Last time, I busted 6 motorcycle myths. And guess what? The internet is still full of nonsense. It's like people wake up every day and think, what's the dumbest thing I can believe about motorcycles today? Well, I'm here to fix that. Again. So buckle up. Oh wait, this is a motorcycle show. So just hold on tight and let's dive into 5 more motorcycle myths. Part 2. Myth number 1. Bigger engine equals faster bike. Some people think the bigger the engine, the faster the bike. Like if your bike has a 1000cc engine, it must be twice as fast as a 500cc, right? Yeah. And by that logic, a school bus must be faster than a Ferrari because it has a bigger engine. Here's the deal. Engine size doesn't mean speed. What actually matters is power to weight ratio, gearing, tuning, aerodynamics, and rider skill. If engine size alone determined speed, your uncle's 1800cc cruiser would be winning MotoGP. But spoiler alert, it's not, because a 200 kilo sport bike with 200 horsepower is going to leave a 400 kilo touring bike in the dust, no matter how big it is. So next time someone tries to flex on you with their bigger engine, just challenge them to a race. Watch their ego deflate faster than the bike's gas mileage. Myth 2. You should lay the bike down to avoid a crash. The classic lay it down strategy, aka crashing on purpose. Because clearly, sliding across the pavement like a human meat crayon is safer than just using your brakes, right? Look, this myth comes from old school bikers who rode before modern braking systems were a thing. Back in the day, if you grabbed too much front brake, the bike would instantly throw you off like a pissed off rodeo bull. So some riders thought laying it down was the better option. But guess what? It's not 1975 anymore. Modern motorcycles have ABS, traction control, and brakes that actually work. If you have enough time to lay it down, you have enough time to just stop. Trust your brakes, not your ability to become a human skateboard. Because the only thing laying it down is guaranteed to do is lay you down in a hospital bed. Myth number 3. Sport bikes are only for younger riders. Apparently, if you're over 30, you're supposed to give up sport bikes and buy a cruiser or a Goldwing because, I don't know, your back suddenly explodes the moment you touch clip-ons? Maybe. Listen, motorcycles don't have an age restriction. Nobody is stopping you from riding a sport bike at 50, except maybe your chiropractor. If you love the rush of high-revving engines and don't mind looking like a folded-up lawn chair, then go for it. People act like sport bikes are a young man's game. Meanwhile, some 50-year-old ex-racer is out here dragging knee while you're still struggling to park in a straight line. So no, sport bikes aren't just for young riders. But if you do ride one past the age of 40, just remember to stretch first. Myth number 4. Helmets can break your neck. Helmets are dangerous. If you crash, the weight will snap your neck. Oh really? So bouncing your bare skull off the pavement is safer. That's like saying parachutes are dangerous because they make you fall slower. Let's be real. Helmets save lives. The people spreading this myth either A. watched one too many Hollywood stunt scenes, or B. just don't like wearing helmets and needed an excuse. Either way, science disagrees. Modern helmets are lightweight, impact absorbing, and designed to reduce neck injuries by spreading out the force of a crash. In fact, not wearing a helmet increases your risk of fatal head trauma by over 40%. So if someone tells you helmets are dangerous, just ask them why professional racers who crash all the time still have their necks in place. And if they still don't believe you, well, natural selection is a thing, you know. Myth number 5. Only real bikers ride big bikes. Oh, so you're not a real biker unless you ride a 1000cc plus machine. Guess that means Marc Marquez and Valentino Rossi aren't real bikers either, because their MotoGP bikes are only 1000cc. Make it make sense. This myth is just gatekeeping nonsense. It's like saying you're not a real musician unless you play a $5,000 guitar. A biker is someone who rides, period. Whether you're on a 125cc scooter or a 1400cc touring bike, if you're in the saddle, twisting the throttle, dealing with traffic, wind, and the occasional pigeon flying at your face, you're a biker. In fact, the people who yell real bikers only ride big bikes are usually the ones whose massive cruiser is collecting dust in their garage while some dude on a 300cc is out there riding every day. Ride what you love, ignore the haters, and remember, the size of your engine doesn't matter, it's how you use it. And there you have it, 5 more motorcycle myths crushed harder than your dignity after stalling at a traffic light. Remember, bigger engines don't always mean faster bikes. Otherwise, your uncle's 1800cc cruiser wouldn't be getting smoked by a pizza delivery guy on a 150cc scooter. And by the way, if someone tells you to lay the bike down, just know they're the same type of person who thinks jumping off a plane without a parachute is a safer landing strategy. And helmets, yeah, those are totally dangerous, only if you consider dying. So if you enjoyed this, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments what other myths need busting. And as always, keep the shiny side up, the rubber side down, and if you hear someone say real bikers only ride big bikes, just smile, nod, and let Darwin handle the rest. On that note, I will catch you guys on the next ride. Peace.